Okay, guys, I have a kind of late, just before closing shop here. My groceries are so expensive this month. I don't know, I don't think I'm buying anything crazy, all right? Some snacky foods, but the general cost of fruit and fresh vegetables is very high. So I went out because I'm out of milk, A2 2 litres, Aldi $6.89. I also went to get a bag of coffee. This is 250 grams. It got squished. This one was $17.50. Now, traditionally, I do buy my coffee online, but I'm waiting for like the end of year and Black Friday sales. So just one bag to tide me over. Aldi beef stir fry strips. This is just over half a kilo for $11.46. Snow peas, 250 grams. I think this is just under $5. And Kensington Pride mangoes. This 4-pack, you get a giant one and 3 small ones. This was going for $6.99. Now, I do prefer Kensington Prides. They are the best mango. Calypsos are all fragrance, no taste. And the weird RE whatever one doesn't taste like anything, has no taste. At time of filming, it's only November, which is traditionally a bit early for mangoes to be good, but I've been having these for a few weeks now and they're really good. Pears I got from the fruit shop. So a kilo was $4.99, but 3 pears, right? Basically almost a kilo. Bananas are cheaper at the fruit shop for $3.69 a kilo. They're $3.99 a kilo at Aldi. 2 punnets of snacking tomatoes. These ones are $2.99 each. I did get some prosciutto. I know this is expensive. You get 150 grams. I got 2 of them. Each of them is $9.99. I do have some cheese left in the fridge, so I like it as honestly a lazy meal. Not a meal, but more like fancy with wine in front of the couch kind of thing. And plus, I think I'm having people over tonight. Then Asian supermarket. They didn't have my preferred udon noodles. I like to have this in the fridge. I think this one was $7.20. It's a bit smaller than my traditional one, which is $7.45 for a 5-pack. And the last thing from Aldi was a 4-pack of yogurt. This is going for $3.99 each. Then I went to the Asian supermarket, like I said, because I'm going to have noodles. Usually I don't buy a kilo of noodles, but they didn't have the small bag and I don't like the other brands. So I got a kilo of Hokkien Noodles, Taiwanese style noodles. This bag is $3.95. I'll do it with the beef stir fry. I do also have some carrots in the fridge. I do like to keep carrots for snacking, for hosting, and honestly because they keep for a while in the fridge. And if you are the kind of person that doesn't go through a lot of vegetables very quickly, carrots are a good thing to keep. Plus they're really versatile. Frozen pork balls. This is the brand that my family have had my entire life, made in Australia. 1 kilo. This one is $21.45. This can go into the freezer. Good for soups, good for adding to noodles, good for adding to curries. And a small bag of fish tofu. This one is 250 grams for $4.80. And that's what I spent at the supermarket. I did get an Amazon delivery. These are cheaper to buy on Amazon than at Coles and Woolies. Just a bag of tortilla strips. You can get them like white corn and stuff like that. This brand is not as salty and not as crazy flavored as something like Doritos. Plus I think it's pretty versatile for general snacking and for dips with hummus and stuff like that. So when you go on Amazon, you get the subscribe and save option for $10% off. So this bag is usually around $4, but it came down to $3.60. Yeah, I got 3 of these just to keep in the pantry, and I'll serve that up. This shop, I don't think was anything crazy. I didn't buy a lot of junk. Yeah, and I easily blew over the $100 mark. So as always, I will put my total up on screen. Okay guys, it's a Friday night, and because I had somebody call me for a very long time, unfortunately I could not get my usual Friday takeaway order in. So I actually have to cook. Alright, so I'm gonna do my noodles, my Hokkien noodles. I've got that out. I've washed and taken off the stringy bits of the entire 250 grams of snow peas. I've got a couple of carrots cut up into battens, and I didn't have time to do mushrooms. I don't care. I like them, but I didn't have time to soak. So I'm going to marinate my beef stir fry. So going into the beef is going to be 1 tablespoon of light regular soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce. I'm going to use the vegetarian mushroom oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, corn flour, half a teaspoon of sugar, about 1/4 to half teaspoon of white pepper, and 2 tablespoons of water. I'm also going to add about a teaspoon of bicarb or baking soda just to tenderize the meat. I mean, I did buy beef stir fry strips, which, you know, it's not particularly tough, but this will just soften it a little bit. So mix it all together. Okay. Next, I'm going to make the sauce for the noodles. I have 1 kilo of noodles, so I'm going to add more sauce to this. In it, I'm going to put about 1.5 tablespoons of regular soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, so it's not as salty, but it adds color. About half a teaspoon of pepper, white pepper, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of water. Okay, so that's pretty much everything done. So to the stove, I'm just going to cook up the meat, about 80% done. Take it aside, put it aside. Cook up the vegetables with some ginger and garlic. Then separately, you follow the instructions for the noodles, which is just literally boil it for about 30 seconds to a minute in boiling water. So boil the water first, and then drain it. Then you put it all together, and at the end, you put the noodle sauce on. So to the stove we go. Okay, I'm done. Dinner was very quick and easy. It is late though, so I'm just gonna portion out, noodles, beef, veg. I should have mixed it properly, but whatever. So this is my portion of dinner. I've got the beef stir fry in there, the noodles, the Hokkien noodles with sauce, and carrots. Pretty easy to put together and quite an economical meal. So if you're feeding like a family of 4 or more, the 1 kilo of noodles does stretch it out very far. And I had that one packet, which is just over half a kilo, so 500 grams of beef. So as always, I will put all of my costings up on screen.